In today's lesson, we are going to talk about how to speak English fluently in the year 2025. Have you ever made this resolution, this New Year's resolution, and, well, say to yourself, well, this year is the year. I am going to be able to speak English better. I'm going to be fluent in English. This year is the year I'm going to be able to understand fast English conversations. And by the end of this year, I will be speaking English fluently and clearly. Of course, everybody makes this resolution with the beginning of every new year, but most of us fail to commit to it. The year goes by, and a new year comes, and we have not accomplished the goals that we said we were going to accomplish. So, in this episode, we are going to talk about how to speak English fluently this year, 2025. We are going to give you a few tips on how to improve your English pronunciation, your listening skills, be a better English speaker. But let's answer a simple question. Why do you want to learn English? Why do students want to learn English? Of course, each one of us has a reason why they want to learn English, but generally speaking, everybody wants to speak English. Everybody has a reason. But English is a widely spoken English. Everybody speaks English around the world. It is the number one language around the world. For example, the internet, 60% of the internet, or what is on the internet, is in English. If you want a better paid job, if you're looking for a high paying field like medicine, like engineering, like technology, then you need English. It's a basic element and a basic language that you need in order to be able to deal with different things. So this is why people want to speak English, in order to be able to live in this world where everything is like in English. Okay? So without further ado, let's talk about the tips that you need in order to be better at English, in order to make the year 2025 the year to accomplish some good things and be fluent in English. The number one tip is to listen to podcasts. Listen to podcasts. Of course, this is a well-known tip. Like if you listen to English, we have spoken about the importance of listening to English before. If you listen to English for like 15 minutes every day, this is amazing. This is going to have an amazing result and effect. You are going to see a huge improvement in your performance, in your level. Listening to podcasts, it doesn't matter how long you listen to it. It doesn't have to be an hour or half an hour. If you are busy, if you have a busy schedule, then you can listen to English for like 15 or even 10 minutes, but make it daily. Never miss a single day. Listening to English podcasts is going to improve, it's going to boost your English listening skills. Of course, you will be exposed to different English patterns. You will be exposed to lots and lots of English vocabulary, and you're going to learn new English vocabulary. And this is amazing, of course. At first, as always, we always say that at first it could be a challenge. You might find it difficult, okay? But over time, things will get better. The things you didn't know at first will be easy later on. So don't worry about it. I'm going to give you an example of one of the most important podcasts that you can listen to on the internet is This American Life. It's a podcast called This American Life. As you can hear, it's American Life. You will be exposed American to Life American podcast English. Is very useful. It is going to help you a lot. Actually, native speakers listen to these podcasts. These podcasts are not specifically for learning English. They cover different aspects of the American life. You can expect to listen to lots of things about the American life, the American culture. So this is an amazing opportunity for you to boost your English skills, boost your listening skills, test your listening skills. Actually, you will be able to listen and see how much you're going to understand. And it is also important to boost your confidence, give yourself confidence, have confidence in yourself, because you're going to listen to something that could be a challenge for you. So this is important, very, very important and vital in the learning process. If you have a different podcast in mind, of course, no problem. The important thing is to listen to it. But since my accent is American, I recommend this American life to you because it is amazing, especially if you are interested in the American accent, of course. Okay, so if you have a different podcast in mind, well, tell us about it in the comments below. So this is the number one tip, which is listening to podcasts daily. Now let's move on to the number two tip on how to improve your English, speak better English in the year 2025. I'm going to tell you about something that I personally practiced and did. It is speaking English out loud. Speak English out loud. You must speak English out loud. Now, as you can see right now, I'm making this video. I'm sitting alone in a room and I'm speaking out loud. This is actually what I used to do in the past. But the difference is that I was not making a video. I was not recording myself. I didn't have a recording machine back then. I didn't have a phone to record myself, but I was listening to myself. I would sit in a room, okay, all by myself and speak out loud. You must listen to yourself. This is very important because you are listening to yourself. It gives you confidence. You listen to yourself, you can see how you sound in speaking. And speaking out loud actually, makes things like clear for you. You listen the things that you say. If you are speaking English out loud, you're actually learning. The things that you practice, the English that you speak, is going to be easy to remember afterwards, okay? So you must speak out loud. You don't have to sit in a room. I used to go up on the roof, maybe sometimes go on the roof and pretend that I'm speaking to a native speaker and, imagine a conversation going on between me and them. But the important thing is that I have to speak out loud. You can stand in front of a mirror, like we said before, and imagine that someone is standing in front of you and talk to them. But again, out loud, you speak to them. This gives you confidence in yourself, of course. You will have confidence. You will get the feeling of how to speak English. And you will listen to yourself as you speak English. Actually, you will feel braver, and you will have more confidence. If you someday met an actual native speaker, you would be able to speak to them the same way you used to speak to yourself in front of a mirror. So this is very, very important to do, to speak English out loud, and listen to yourself. And by the way, while speaking English out loud, if you are doing this for the first time, you can record yourself. So after you have finished speaking to yourself, you can listen to yourself. When you listen to yourself, confidence is going to be even stronger, You will have stronger confidence. You will boost, your confidence to a level that you have never imagined possible, actually. You listen to yourself. If you find that you are making some mistakes, you can, I know these mistakes. You can avoid making these mistakes again. But you can record yourself too, And recording is a very good idea. It's an excellent idea, especially if you don't have someone else to evaluate your speaking, You can do this. And if you have a friend, maybe you can send this recording to them and ask them what their opinion of how you sound in English. So this is very important. This is step number 2 on how to improve your English in the year 2025. Tip number 3 on how to speak better English in the year 2025, how to be fluent in English, how to learn English in the year 2025, is to write English daily. We have spoken about this before. Actually, these tips are like basic. Every time we make a video on this subject, We may be able to add one or two more tips, but the basic tips are known. You have to listen to English, you have to speak English, you have to write English, okay? You have to read English. This is very important and it's basic. Writing English is important, okay? You must write English because while speaking English, you may think about things. It might take you a while to come up with an idea, to come up with a sentence. Writing gives you the chance to organize your thoughts. We said that before. Writing is very important because, and actually writing comes first before speaking, because as you write, you have the chance and you have the time to organize your thoughts, think about what you want to say, okay, and put the ideas together in the correct order, okay, in your mind, and then put them on paper. And later on, you can read what you have written out loud. It's amazing. You must have a daily journal, okay? You must keep a journal, okay? Every day, at the end of the day, even if you have a busy schedule, okay, you are busy, you come back from work very tired, you can take like 15 minutes, okay, just 15 minutes of your time and try to write about the best part of your day, okay? There is always a best part of our day and the hardest part of your day. So at the end of the day, when you're coming from work tired, just take 15 minutes or 10 minutes of your time and write about the best part of your day. What was the best thing that happened to me today? Okay, I can write about it. The best thing that happened to me was, well, I got promoted. Yeah, that was amazing. I got promoted today. Or maybe my boss told me that I was making progress. My productivity level has increased and he is pleased with me. So maybe this is the best part of your day. So write about the good things that happen to you during the day. And you can also write about the hardest part of the day. What was the hardest part of the day? The difficult thing that you had to overcome and deal with during the day. But make sure you write English every day, even for 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like an hour or half an hour. We all have busy lives, okay? We're busy. So no problem. Just keep a diary, keep a journal, and write every day a few sentences on how the day went, who you met, what happened, something that you experienced during the day, anything, just write in English because it gives you the chance to think in English. Actually, thinking in English is amazing. Amazing. It comes first before the actual speaking process, okay? So writing is important for, like, we can say 3 reasons. The reason number 1, it helps you organize your thoughts, organize your ideas, okay? And because while speaking, you don't have this chance, but while writing, you can think about the things that you want to write and think them first and then write them down. Number 2, it gives you confidence in yourself because as you write, you will find that you can write in English. You can express yourself in English, okay? I'm writing in English. I have a diary and I'm writing in a foreign language in English. It's amazing. And number 3, it helps you later to speak English because you can use these ideas in real life conversations, okay? You can use the sentences that you have made in real life conversations, okay? This is the next tip on how to learn English in the year 2025 is to watch English only YouTube videos. English only YouTube videos. As we said before, you must expose yourself to English with no outside assistance. Nobody's translating anything to you. You don't have subtitles, no subtitles. That's all English, okay? So only English YouTube videos. There are lots and lots of English videos on YouTube. You can pick whatever you want, okay? Whichever one you like, okay? On any subject that you find yourself interested in and watch it, okay? But only English videos, okay? There are so many channels. These channels actually don't have to be specifically for learning English. They cover everything about daily life, about how to clean your house, about how to do something or fix something at home. It doesn't have to be specifically about learning English. And I want you to choose the YouTube channels that are meant for native speakers, okay? YouTube channels meant for native speakers. So this way, you are not in the category of learning English people. You are side by side with native people, watching things that native people watch, listening to things that native people listen to. It is amazing, and it's going to be a challenge at first, but it is going to push you to a much higher level. Okay? Like I said, there are different subjects, there are different channels. Each channel tackles or deals with a different subject. Okay? So pick any channel, whichever you like, and listen to it. And remember, only English, no translation, English, only YouTube channels. So this is this step, which is exposing yourself to lots and lots of native English, okay? The following step is to be consistent every day. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Consistency is actually the most important thing in the whole learning process. When it comes to learning a foreign language, you have to be consistent. Now, because the problem is some people, they make a commitment, okay? They say they are committed to learning the language. They practice for 1 day or two and then spend the rest of the week without practicing. They take the rest of the week off. Like, for example, I'm going to study English this week, okay? Now, I work hard on Saturday and Sunday, okay? I listen to English for like an hour on Saturday, okay? And on Sunday, I practice reading or writing English for like 20 minutes. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing. This is, of course, what happens to most of us, and this is what we refer to at the beginning of this episode. Many people make a commitment, but most of us fail to accomplish the goals because of this, because of the lack of consistency. So, if you wish to accomplish and put your ideas and thoughts and dreams into action, into practice, then you have to be consistent. What does it mean? Every day, for like 15 minutes, make sure that you do not let a day go by without practicing English. Every day, each and every day, there has to be like 15 minutes for learning English. Take 15 minutes out of your busy schedule, okay? And practice English every single day, every day. Because as you know, if you don't use it, you lose it, okay? The things that you have learned, the vocabulary, the words that you have memorized and learned, unless you use them on a daily basis, every day, you are definitely going to lose them and forget about them like it never happened. So you have to be consistent. You have to learn English every day. Never miss a day, okay? Never miss a day. Never skip a day. Never let a day go by without listening to some English, without writing English, reading English out loud. So this is very important. Consistency is something basic in this. Okay, next tip is to listen to audiobooks. Listening to audiobooks is going to make a big difference to your English, okay? There are lots and lots of audiobooks on the internet. Pick a book or two that you like and download the audiobook for these books, okay, and listen to them. This is going to do you a lot of good, okay? It's going to be helpful to you a lot. Actually, I have tried it myself. It's interesting. It's interesting, captivating as you listen to a story, okay? You are listening to English. There is no translation. There is nothing. You are listening to it. You are imagining things. You can think in English, okay? It is very, very useful. Now, if you are going to listen to audiobooks, then you can try one of three things. First, you can listen to a chapter or a section of the book first, and then go and read that chapter or that section. So you listen first, and then you read the same thing that you listen to. This is going to help you a lot. I imagine that it is easier to read than it is to listen, because as you are listening, things might be too fast for you. It is difficult to concentrate and focus. Okay, but when you read what you listen to, you have the chance to calm down and look at the things that you listen to. Take your time, think about them. Okay, look at the actual words that you were listening to. Okay, it is going to be very, very useful for you. And again, if there were some words that you did not get right, some things that you didn't understand, now this is your chance to look at them and see what the speaker was saying. This is the first way. Second way, you can do it the other way around. Okay, you can read a chapter or a section first and then go and listen to it. And this is going to be interesting because you will be amazed at how much you are going to understand if you already know the general idea or the general concept of what you are listening to. This is why it is better, if you're going to watch a movie in English, it is better to watch a movie about a story that you already know or you already read before. Okay? The same thing with listening. If you are going to listen to something, if you already have a concept or an idea about the thing that you're going to listen to, you will be amazed at how much you're going to understand. Things are going to be very smooth and easy for you. Number 3, you can do both. Actually, you can listen. You can listen at the same time, okay, and read. Okay, so you are listening and looking at the actual words that you are listening to. Okay, and this is very useful because you get to see how the words are pronounced. Okay. You get to go along with the listening book at the same time and read it at the same time, so you can do both, and it is really super. Now, the final tip on how to learn English the year 2025 is to watch English TV shows. Watch English TV shows. It's very important. Now, this time it's like watching English only YouTube videos, okay? But you are now listening to TV shows. Actually, the one that I love most is Friends. Okay, TV shows are very good idea. This is a very good idea to watch TV shows because you get to listen to everyday English, real English. Okay, you listen to real English, everyday English. You get to see how natives speak, what they say in different situations. For example, you can watch a TV show, you can see a family sitting around a dining table and talking to each other. You get to see what they say, how they pronounce words. You get to challenge yourself. Are you going to understand what they're going to say? Okay, it's going to be interesting, okay? Because this makes a big difference to your English. Your listening skills are going to be improved because the things that you can't understand, if you listen to, you're going to understand. Surely you're going to understand because you're not only listening now, you are listening as well as watching. So if you don't understand something, you are going to see it. You're going to know that it is what it is. So like I said, Friends, I recommend the TV show Friends. It is amazing. Okay, it has 10 seasons. Each season has about 24 episodes. It is very, very useful, especially if you are interested in the American English. You get to see what people say in real life situations, okay? Real life situations, different situations, in a very fun and interesting and amusing way. So watching TV shows is going to help you a lot learn English and become much better at English. And again, never use any translation or any subtitles. You have to test yourself. You have to test your listening. You have to challenge yourself and force yourself to focus and understand what the people are saying on the screen, especially native speakers, because this is going to make you feel the difference. Now, this is the end of our episode today on how to become better and learn English in the year 2025. I hope you enjoyed it. And please tell your friends about my channel. Okay, the channel is still so small. I need more followers. So if you like the video, make sure you subscribe and like the video and tell everyone you know about the channel. And thank you so much. And I see you, inshallah, next time. We're going to make another video on how to learn English in a year, or maybe half a year, become much better at English. See you later. Bye bye.